YouTube, it is me, Jacob Hubbard, or as you know as JTH. And I did my top 10 best list, which is on my channel. My previous video came out yesterday. Now let's do it today. And yes, I'm wearing the same clothes because I filmed these videos back to back. So yeah, before any of you say, do you wear the same clothes every day? No, I do it together and I split it up. Duh. Alright, well guess what guys, today is the worst movies of 2014. These movies deserve a little love, not much, but just a little. Yes guys, hope you guys enjoyed the top 10 best. Now let's do top 10 worst. And yes, I do have a few dishonorable mentions. And just for a reminder, I did not see every single movie this year. And I forgot to say my other list too, so I didn't see every single movie this year, so, by the way, I forgot to say that, but I haven't seen every movie, so I did not see The Other Woman. Heard that was really, really bad. Alright, my dishonorable mentions are Sex Tape, oh my gosh, that almost made the list. Need for Speed, god awful, if you've seen my review, I flipped out on it. Rio 2, horrible animated movie. Blended, Sabotage, 3 Days to Kill, Monument Men, and coming in a little close, Ride Along. So yeah, that's my list. I mean, dishonorables, sorry. Now let's do my top 10 worst movies of the year 2014. Number 10. This franchise needs to die. Like, its genre needs to die, and this series needs to die. But guess what? They've already announced a 6th movie, and my number 10 spot was one of the first movies. It was the first movie I reviewed the whole year, and that's Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. The first movie I saw in the beginning of the year. Wow! It was bad. There was nothing different. It was the same scares, same horrible setup. It was just bad. I did not like it. It's horrible. Found footage and Paranormal Activity need to die already. Just die. Number 9. This movie I did not give a full-length 0 to. I just gave it a 1 because there were entertaining scenes. But I did buy it on Blu-ray. And yes, before I say it, you're like, why'd you buy it on Blu-ray? Because it's a good Blu-ray, I'm not gonna lie. But if I look back this year and I'm like, that was a disappointment and it just wasn't good, and that is Transformers Age of Extinction. Some of the worst dialogue of the whole year and maybe of all time. Dialogue was absolutely horrible. It's the same movie over and over and over again. But I have them all on Blu-ray. You know why? Because they're good Blu-rays. I hate to say it, but they are. And I enjoy the action scenes. But the movie as a whole, horrible acting from that guy. Mark Wahlberg was a little better than Shia LaBeouf, whatever. The movie as a whole is a repeat of the others. And it made nothing different to the series. It's just bad. Number 8. Throughout this year, I've been actually talking about this movie. This movie actually pissed me off because E.T. is actually one of my favorite movies of all time. Well, actually, it wasn't on my top 10, but it's one of my favorite movies. And this movie had found footage and tried to rip off that movie. You don't do that, Earth to Echo. You don't do that to E.T. Earth to Echo is my number 8. It is absolutely a rip-off from E.T. Like, same type of thing. The kids are gonna go away. The houses are gonna get struck. They're gonna destroy something. They go on one more adventure, and they find this little thing, and it's Echo and this little egg thing, and they unhatch him, and he wants to go back home. What a rip-off! And the connection between Echo and the kids, nowhere to be seen in this movie. Do not watch Earth Echo. And it's a found footage movie, so it sucks. Number 7. Yep, another horror movie and another found footage movie. Paranormal Activity was bad, but this movie came out in December, and this movie made horrible box office, which is lovely. And this movie sucks ass. The Pyramid. This is a horrible movie. The setup is horrible. The characters are stupid. The situation is stupid. Found footage, cheap horror, and people want to go see it and like, oh my god, it's so scary, it's the best film I've ever seen. You're kidding me! This is horrible! But found footage is a horrible franchise genre. I hate found footage, and this is a reason why it should stop. Pyramid sucked, but did not like it at all. I went to the bathroom, sat there for 5 minutes, and played on my phone. I never go to the bathroom in a movie, ever, because I didn't want to be in this theater. Number 6, another horror movie. Another horror movie, and it's not even found footage. It's just a horrible, horrible horror movie. And that's Ouija. Really? A horror game makes into a horror movie. And it's a boring movie. And what is it with killing people making it scary? Think of scary, I think of like a little girl sitting in my corner. That scares me. Killing the person is not scary. This movie was boring, had horrible scares, horrible acting, and the main girl's in Bates Motel. She can do better. Ouija is stupid, it's cheap, there's nothing good about it. It's just a plain old 21st century bad horror movie. And there was a girl who said, "Oh, it's my favorite movie ever." Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Number 5. This movie got so much talk in my school. I go to high school and everyone's like, "Did you see that movie? Did you see that movie?" And I watched the box office go up and up. Why? Why? Annabelle is my number 5. How is this a good movie? There's nothing scary. The characters are stupid. Let's go in the dark. That bulb just broke and it's a dark hallway and my flashlight's breaking. Yeah, let's go in the dark hallway. What? What? I know it's a horror movie. I know they're trying to be like, they're trying to get the scares in there. That's the script, what the script says. But come on, make it realistic. That's what The Conjuring did. It made it realistic, and it was still scary. This movie is a disgrace to The Conjuring, and I hope The Conjuring 2 is better than this piece of crap. Number 4. I saw this movie last week. Last week. They were thinking, okay, let's just get this movie in. Let's hope it's not that bad. No. I've heard not one good thing about this movie, and I am so glad it's getting bad reviews. The remake of Annie. This movie had horrible singing. Singing. Your main course in the movie is singing. How do you ruin that? How do you ruin the singing? Cameron Diaz. Where does she go? She is horrible. She's a horrible actress in this movie. This is her worst performance. I agree. Jamie Foxx and Rose Byrne, they look like they don't even want to be in this movie. Why are in the movie? Oh, you know why? Money. Number 3. Alright, these three movies got under my skin. And this movie right here, let me think about this movie. Pisses me off. I could do better directing than the guy who thinks, let's have an actual camera, let's have found footage, like little found footage kind of stuff like that, and let's have the same camera directing the movie, and let's let them look the same. Into the Storm. I don't want to freak out, because why was it a good idea to make found footage and actual directing look the same? They make it look, there's some shots in the movie you think it's found footage, but it's not. And there's other scenes where you think it's not found footage, but the guy's like, "Hey, turn that camera off." Who thinks that's good directing? I could do better directing than that. That was the stupidest idea I've ever heard. And they didn't even make it look different. Like, in found footage, make a little little thing in the theater. Like, not theater, the screen. Like, if it's a found footage scene, put a little Rex thing in the corner. Looks like they're filming. When it's not, get that little Rex sign out of there. Why would you just make it look the same? That's stupid. And the movie itself has horrible characters and just a horrible story. But the tornadoes wrecking the town is a little entertaining in theaters. But as a whole, the movie is a piece of living crap. Number 2. Once again, a horror movie. A found footage horror movie. This movie also came out in the beginning of the year. And the reason why it's so high on my list is because I believe this is the movie, if critics or moviegoers or anything, they should go and watch this movie, they should all walk out and say, this is the reason why found footage mixed with horror is horrible today. The Devils do. The setup is horrible. The characters are stupid and horrible. It's trying to copy off Paranormal Activity. It's trying to copy off Paranormal Activity. You know that franchise everybody loves? No! People hate found footage, except for teens who go out there and watch them and get scared. This movie's not scary. This movie's not good. This is the reason why we don't need found footage anymore. I need to calm down. Number 1. This movie had the balls to be worse than The Devils Do, a found footage horror movie. This movie was an actual movie, not found footage, an actual movie filmed. But everything was worse. My number 1 worst movie of the year 2014, The Legend of Hercules. Does anyone remember this movie? Good. This movie sucks. Like, I mean, the acting is horrible. I could do better. I swear to you, audience, I could do better acting than them. The special effects are horrible. There's a scene where he fights a lion. That lion looks so bad. The acting, the special effects, the costumes, the green screen, and the worst fight scenes of the year. Every fight is like, hate this movie. Whew. I feel better. Anyway, guys, that is it. Top 10 best, top 10 worst. It is over. Next year looks like to be one of the best years in film ever. Honestly, it looks, there's a list of movies and I cannot wait. My top 3 are probably Star Wars, Avengers, and then Jurassic World. Jurassic World is number 1 for me because Jurassic Park is my favorite movie ever. But anyway, guys, thank you for an awesome year. Thank you so much for dealing with me. And I hope that y'all enjoyed me, and I hope we get to do it again next year, because next year is going to be freaking awesome. I love you guys so much, and you guys made me have 70 subscribers. Hope you guys have a great New Year's. Hope you guys have a great rest of your holidays, if y'all still having them, which you're not. I hope not. I don't. Sorry. Anyway, guys, love you guys, and I will see you next year. Bye, guys.